Hey, what's up, guys? You guys don't. I guess we jump in here. What is up to today? Anything exciting going on? It's the first day of summer, officially. It's the longest day of the year. And today, it's my birthday. Just turned 21, about to go drink for the first time in forever. Nah, I'm just kidding. Some people are like, 21, what? We can drink younger at our states. Diogo. We celebrated his 21st birthday on here, but I think he was able to drink before he was 18. Or he was 18 when they started. So. Hey, honey. Miss Moyer's in here. Showing the birthday love. So. I'm not even going to wait for everybody to get in here. I just figured I would warm up a little bit, join some. I actually want to do something different today. Kind of been the same thing we've been working on, but I'm not going to do the Rocket League. I actually got something behind me here, and I want to see how this screen looks, see if this works. Let me see here. This isn't set up on my Stream Deck. And what sucks is I got this chair for, yeah, it doesn't show. I got this gaming chair for my birthday from the wife and kids. Let me go to the screen. Let me see if it'll show in the screen. Is it still, I don't know what happened to that. That's not supposed to be there. We'll just get rid of that. So, does my chair not show anywhere? Does it show in this screen? There you kind of see it. It like wants to disappear. Here, let me see. Man, you know what? I know what I can do. I know what I can do to show you guys the chair. But that's not what I want to show you. There's something else behind me. But I'm going to try to show you my chair first. So, let's see. Filters, 420, 780. My chroma key isn't good right now because I've been screwing with it. So we'll just turn this off at the moment. So you can see my chair. I'll show you guys my chair I got for my birthday. It's the Cyberpunk chair from Secret Labs. Boom. So, the other stuff back there is what I'm about to show you guys. Some of the computer hardware came in. So we're going to put us a computer together. Let me repop this effect back in here. Filter. We're going to put a chroma key on this. Chroma key this. Color. Chroma. And we'll turn this up to like, I don't know, 420. This just seems like a solid number, right? And 420 seemed like a good number, and then 80 for smoothness. I don't know. Makes my chair disappear though, so that's partially lighting effects. Right now I'm having some lighting issues in this room. It's like, I'm just kidding, it's not that bright. It's I'm moving things around. So here's what I want to do today. We're gonna check this computer out and build this, right? You guys want to see this? Wake up from that snooze and be like, yeah! Hell yeah, man! You know what? I'm gonna take these headsets off too. These would only just be if I want to listen to the music. But I'm gonna pull these off here. And I can still see the board. You guys should be able to hear me still. Through the microphone. And then I'll push my translucent chair out of the way. I was aware that today you guys would see my legs, so put some pants on. No, I'm just kidding, I always wear pants. Just sometimes I might not wear shoes. I put shoes on today. So here's what we got, man. Check this out. Check this out, guys. This is the memory here. HyperX Fury. 32 gigs of memory there, by the way. 32. Oh my god, you don't feel it. If you're in the area and you want to come by and fill a box, it's free. I'll let you. Well, maybe I'll charge $1, but this says that box. It just feels so good. And Zingers, is it Zingers? What is it? Zingers is the one that opened up the mouse. Yes. I want to show Zingers how this is done. You get a new electronic. It just has that smell. It's It's like the semiconductor and aluminum. It's, if you like electronic smells, let me know. We'll go through the smell a little more if you guys want to know it, but he wouldn't smell the mouse for me. I want to know what the damn mouse smelled like. So I was like, I'll buy my own, but they're sold out. It's a limited edition. I'll never know what that mouse smells like. So anyways, this right here is the Rogue Republic of Gamer. This is going to be the Crosshair 8. And this is the Formula Edition board. We got our 4K capture card in from Elgato. It's PCI Express slotted. Got the hard drive in here. This is the MP600 Pro. This is going to be from Corsair. This has heat sinks on it. I mean, this is sick. What are you doing, nose? Is that a nose icon emoji? I should make that message screen bigger. Maybe I should do the whole LCD sideways on this. Yeah, this right here is the processor. So I went with the AMD Ryzen, is it 36? I'm not sure if it says on here. I think it was a 36, 37. No, 3900. The AMD Ryzen 9 3900X. This is a 12-core processor here. So the power supply didn't come in. What else didn't come in? We got the power supply and the video card didn't come in, but this has onboard video, and the power supply should be in tomorrow. So we're gonna build most of this today, put this all together, and then hopefully tomorrow we'll actually fire it up. And I even got another monitor. Snag me another one of these. This is currently the monitor I have up top here that I use for my view board. It's pretty nice actually. Rotates around. I don't think it goes upside down, does it? No. Doesn't matter. And then the base on the stand here is pretty nice too. The way that they do these, everybody needs to start making connectors like this. Samsung, take note. Look at this. It's, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's like a tab here. I really need to get this camera thing set up. Once we get this computer built, dude, you guys will be able to see everything I do. I'll be like zoomed up on this, pull the little camera down here. I'm gonna do a port camera. Anyways, so check this out. This is a little screw here. I'm a little jittery, man. I have some energy drink. It's a little screw with a tab that turns, so you can just twist it in. There's a name for that. I'm not sure what type of screw that is. They use them on motorcycles, usually. But yeah, you can just screw it in and then pull the tab down, and then this base will off. And then this monitor is actually getting the whole thing off here because I ordered in a triple gas shock. So right now I currently have 2 monitors on a dual gas shock. This is going to be a 3rd monitor. It's going to go up top there, and then the laptop's getting deleted out of the setup. Especially when I realize how big this computer is, laptop's going to be strictly a gaming console at that point. So, put that over there. So, I'll show you the computer case. Computer case is down here. You didn't notice this huge thing. Yeah, a lot bigger than what I thought it was going to be. I ordered a full-size ATX case. I got a full-size ATX case. Thing's huge. It's the biggest case I've ever built in. So, we'll just leave this over here.
Holy shit.
Out here.
That was actually impressive.
And you know what? This should probably be out so I can stand behind this. Huh? Should we do that? Just leave it being in front. Maybe I pull this a little bit more forward. This is my first time actually doing a table talk or anything. Me being away from that. Somebody played a sound here. Impressed. And I'm gonna let you guys know right now that when sound alerts go through the stream, I don't have my headsets on, so I'm not gonna hear any kind of sound alerts. The only thing I'm gonna be able to do is see alerts from up here on the screen, which I was going through. We had some people that were adding us on Facebook, so give them shout outs. To Mike Iberson for following, Cassandra Hope Minimum for following. It was 5 hours ago she followed. I'm back. Let's just replay those real quick on the stream here. Hear that come through the speaker. And then one more. play? Didn't play. All right, go. It's not up, it's not up for middle piece stuff, I guess. Oh, it's up top there in the corner. This is the alert box. Where's the alert box? Come on. Sorry, guys. Alert box in the center. Two. No! No! Stop! Oh, this computer. God. There. Okay. You know what, I'll keep these over here because I can actually hear the sound go off. So, yes, where were we? Huge computer case. I mean, look. Enormous. It should be like down here. This thing's gonna be all air. It's insane. She ain't fat, bro. Just a little thick. This thing is huge. It's ridiculous. Look at this. Look at this, man. Like as big as me. Once it's loaded up, I'll be like, yo, Mike, Tristan, get your pat paw. I need help moving my computer. This thing is enormous. You have to get like a dolly for this thing. Hand card it out. Insane. I should start reading specs and dimensions. So something I noticed here is pretty neat. This thing actually comes with a mesh up top here, like a micron filter, so you can clean it out, and then it just goes right back over top, and it's magnetic. So that's pretty cool. And then if I should put something soft down. Cloth. I should put a cloth down. You know what? I got this. I don't know how this is gonna look. I do got this little piece of magic here. Make stuff disappear, something maybe. That'd just be a floating computer in space then, huh? I don't use that. I don't know. You know what? For the purpose of the show, I'd like to show you the top of this. But for the purpose of my soul and sanity, I cannot lay this down on the glass side. Or on any sides, so it'll scratch. So, we're just gonna hold it, bring it in for you. That's the top. I need to get a camera thing I can bring in like that to do. I did get my Bluetooth working, but it's delayed, and that's probably because my old build isn't able to stream and do everything on the fly like this thing will. So, I'm gonna leave this plastic wrap on the windows, excuse me, for right now. It's tight. That plastic wrap's gonna keep it protected. I hate scratches. Mixed things, all them things that bother me. Ching, can't buy anything. Oh, pop that. Bow, bow, bow. Oh no! Come on. The one screw, the other one ran away. Should this be a double screw? Should just slide back, right? Why won't slide? Oh no! It should slide. There. This one isn't a slide track. This one hooks in. Yeah, this one that hangs in place and screws in. Hooks in it. Oh, I see. Hooks in this way. Door in that way, and it seals closed. Oh, I feel air push out of the case too, like it's air sealed. Tempered glass panel. No, dear God, no! Okay. Tempered glass over there. I'm gonna have to lay this thing down. I'm gonna need a cloth for this for sure. I will not lay this thing down on a raw table. Screw it. Yeah, man, look at these feet too, by the way. Look how huge them feet are. Some massive feet. All that space in there. Maybe I'll leave it up. It won't matter. I can build it upright so you guys can see me build. I've never built a computer standing upright though. I can imagine it won't be too much different. So, some cables, brackets, extra stuff, changing around the case, mounts part of the board. Rubber feet stuff. There was a booklet that came with this, right here. Core X71. That's this case. This is a Core X71. Hey, Census. Yeah, I got everything but the power supply itself and the video card, the extra video card, because it comes with an onboard video, you know. So I'm gonna try to put this thing together and see. The power supply should be in tomorrow. If it doesn't come in tomorrow, and it's gonna take too long to get in, I might be tempted to just run down the street and then snag one for meanwhile to use. Just if that's the only thing I'm waiting for. But we'll see. I'll probably just wait. I'll probably just wait because this is for streaming. I can be patient. But yeah, man, I even got like, I'm gonna hold it like this just to make sure. But yeah, there, so you can maybe see with the white. It's the Windows software, man. Windows Pro 10. I went with the Pro 2 just because who knows the Pro station. So if I look in here, just want to make sure there's nothing special. It's not going to be like, oh, this and that. 'Cause I think this case is for water cooling too. See both sides of the panels pull off. There's a parts list guide for it. I mean, nothing out of the ordinary or crazy here. I'll tell you one thing we're going to do. These should be RAIDs. So what you do is your hard drives go in there and you can push this and then pop your hard drive out. That makes it really nice and quick. Same thing with these right here. Push it in like that and you slide out your hard drives. See the little pushing tabs? So, and you'll put it back in here. What this does is on the back side there, you'll have your board connectors in there. So if you're working on something you need to make sure, like, oh, this hard drive died, you'll just be like, boom, pull this thing out, put your other one, you know, in there, connect it, slides back in place. No screwing, no screwdrivers, none of that. It's called RAID management, I believe. I'm actually gonna pull this out and this out of the case, possibly. Looks like it's all screwed in. Here's the bottom for the power supply and the cooler. It's tight. I could have got my screwdriver, but there's a certain point where I thought I was gonna get it, and I realized I wasn't gonna get it, but I felt like I was close, and I didn't want to look like an idiot trying to squeeze it, pull it. So I swear, Don, if you download Streamlabs, I will literally get a plane ticket, find your address, and shave your beard. Oh, I'm putting Streamlabs on just now so you come over here. But when you're getting back, Diogo, this thing's going to be set up when you get back. See, that's what I'm doing, getting all this set up. Diogo is on vacation right now. When he gets back, man, we're going to be like getting everything properly set up for the streaming, and then the gaming servers. I want to try to get Ice Wolf said that he knows something about, or he's going to help me with the Minecraft servers. I want to get those set up, and my beard's, I'm letting it grow out right now. See, I'm letting it grow out up here just because I want to. Normally I do like a curve, and I think I want to do a straight line now, so I gotta let it grow out a little bit in here. So that I'm trying to keep it shaved and groomed a little bit so it doesn't look so wild. Saturday you're getting back? That's right, you told me you were getting back. I forgot. You told me when you're getting back, and then you get to hang out with your girlfriend for like 6 days before she travels. And I'm just being impatient. I'm just waiting for you to get back. Like, come on, Diogo. Your vacation was long enough. No, I'm just kidding. How's the family going on vacation down there? He's visiting his family. How's your family? Is it grandma? Don't buy a server. Don't waste money. But how would that be a waste of money if I was gonna put it on a server? Literally make a server, no lag, with plugins or anything. The amount of players you want. How would you do that? Like, hosting it through my computer though, right? That's how I have to do it? Through the Minecraft server software? Have a developer working on my Minecraft server. Yeah, because I was just going to host it on my, because I have my website that I already host. So I kind of like had to have a, you know, some kind of hosting or server at some point for my website. I just don't want to run it off my computer. I don't want to have people accessing my IP address or directly accessing my streaming station, because then I'll be, you know, slowed. I'll be lagged down then if I run it through my station. So yeah, I was just gonna run it through my hosting. Say it's a secret. Pull all these screws off, pull this back plate off here. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm pulling off the back plate and the bottom mesh cap. Can you get on DC? I'll explain. I mean, I'm on DC right now. I just don't have the... I won't be able to hear you though. There, I have it on mute. I won't be able to hear you because I don't have my headset on because I'm doing the computer build right now. We can talk about it later if you want. We can jump on and talk privately. So I know there's ways of doing it for free. I was gonna, like, one way for free would be like just putting on my hosting instead of running it through my computer, but at this point I kind of want to just get something up and running so that way the kids can jump on there and play. Because we just, Madison and Elizabeth are playing Minecraft now too. So we have Elizabeth, Madison, Tristan, Michael, and Haley all on there. I'll explain later. Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about it later. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I want to get the Discord and then the FiveM server set up too. I have a buddy, Mike. He has it's Black Mikey TV. He was trying to do some streaming, but he's having problems with his hardware too. So he just joined our Discord. I was like, yo, join the Discord and check out the people in there. Like, these guys all, you know what I mean? I got all these really cool followers that you guys got some good knowledge about streaming exclusively. So, well, not exclusively. It's not all you guys know, but you guys are big into the streaming stuff. You know the streaming. So, oh, you know what? That's what I'm working on here. I want to pull these shelves out, these bays. Look at this. It even has a hard drive storage right back in here. There's an extra one, it looks like. It's crazy, right? Just its own little... If you wanted to have your hard drive right here and then have it run the wire in through the plugs right there, you could have a hard drive right here on the back side of the case. Non-easily manageable. Yeah, there's a little storage spot right there for that. It's crazy, right? Just sits in place there like that. Yeah. I'm gonna take that out. Look, there's one up here too. There's one up here too. Another one. Another one. Another one. This one's on the front, this one's on the back. Basically, I'm having there's gonna be no hard drives, no CD, no DVD drives in here. So I'm eliminating these cases. I was gonna build one. We were chatting last time we were gonna build Platinum Morgan, I believe it was. Platinum was jumping in, he was saying about doing the DVD drive, and then we were talking about M-Disc, which was pretty cool, but I just don't feel... I feel like that's going to pull power from my station to power up a drive that I'm not going to ever use on this station. so I feel like it's just going to be a waste of space. It's going to produce excess heat, and being that I want this to be as efficient and optimal as possible, say you want a PC so bad. I want a PC so badly. I don't know, dude. It's been years. Actually, I was 17, I think, when I last had a computer, and I just turned 34 today because of being my birthday. So it's been 17 to 34 is a long time. And I know Josh Sense, I think it was, he was like, you know, asking about the laptop, and I just don't have the money right now to give away equipment like that until, you know, we get the channel really going. This was more or less like a business expense that I'm like kind of hoping that this takes off and this runs really good for the kids. So I'm building this thing up here, and I'm gonna be using it too. We just came up with a new schedule too, by the way, guys. We have a new schedule we just came up with. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thanks, Diogo. But yeah, so I would love to be able to give away different equipment eventually, or things that I'm not going to use anymore, but we are going to use that laptop. We're still going to use that. There's the bay with the other for the hard drive, so there's another 3 slots in here. 3, 4, 5 units we're pulling out. Don't need that stuff anymore. It's just going to, look at all that space that's going to take up in the computer there, you know. And it's for something that I will never put in this drive. There's never going to be a DVD drive or a hard drive in here. So, I said, this is the hard drive right here. Where did it go? I stack it up over here. Yeah. This is the hard drive right here. And in fact, it's inside this box. So, if I were to summon the power of a razor, better be in my time zone on the new schedule. I am on your new time zone. I'm actually gonna do 9 in the morning till 3 in the evening every single day. So that's gonna be for you. 9 plus 6 is what? 3 in the evening? I think it's gonna be your evening schedule. We're gonna do from 9 in the morning till 9 in the evening our times. 12 hours schedule. I'm gonna do 6 hours a day, and then the other kids are gonna do 3s. So here's the hard drive. I don't have an anti-static band on, so I'm kind of like, just touch this computer chassis here a little, make sure I have no static on me. Look at this hard drive. That's it there. That's this computer's hard drive. I mean, to give you a comparison, let me take my watch off. You're gonna buy the same hard drive? This thing is gorgeous, isn't it? It's probably the only thing reasonably priced right now in computer hardware is this hard drive. There's my watch. There's the hard drive. And to be honest, this isn't even a hard drive, this is the heat sink. That chip that goes through there, that circuit chip, is the hard drive. It's insane. Yeah, they are fast. It's crazy. They call them NVMe, and the initials, when you sound it out, spells NVMe. Like, envy me, be envious of my speeds. Because your traditional hard drives read at like 80 megs per second, and a solid state hard drive with a serial ATA reading at 6 megs per second, you could possibly get like 800 megs out of it. Running this NVMe, and this is a 2 dot, and I think this is a 2260, I believe, for the speeds and whatnot. This thing here is capable of reading and writing up to 6,000 megs. Not 80, not 800, not 1,000 or 2 or 3. I believe this chip drive right here runs up to, up to 7,000 megabytes per second sequential read, and up to 5,500 megs per second sequential write. So this can basically lay down like 5,000 megs per second if you're heavy writing fast. Up to 360,000 in IOPs, input outputs. 4,000 random read. Up to 780,000 IOPs on 4K random write. It's a 1 terabyte. Yeah, the HDDs are slow, the solid states are fast, and now the NVs are lightning fast. Yeah, it's ridiculous. My laptop actually has one of these hard drives in it, and when I start it up, I say it takes about 4 to 6 seconds for full boot. It's insane. So, put this back in here. M.2 SSD. That's what the PlayStation 5s are using, is this kind of hard drive, solid state, I believe. That was what got me excited about the PlayStation. I was like, oh my god, they're finally using solid states and they're using M.2s? Like, man, they must have had a change in the, you know, the engineering or something. I'm like, oh yeah, they did. Put somebody new in there. The other guy retired. He was done dragging Sony down, or bringing them up, I don't know. Okay. Boom, I got the one bay out. This bay is bolted in the front, so there's usually like tab connectors in here. You push the tabs in and pull the front off. This case is so ridiculous. It's huge. This was cheap too. Remember this one I think we were talking about, me and you? And I was like, look, dude, it separates everything and blah, blah, blah. This thing is huge, man. I don't know what my tape measure is. I'll give you measurements on this. I probably says it on the box too even, but whatever. I got one upstairs somewhere. Ain't a big deal right now. This thing's huge though. It's just ridiculous. My torso up and I'm, you know, 5'9". So, or 5'11", 5'11", not 6'1". There they are. I was about to say, I thought this case had Allen bolts in it. I'm like, man, talk about being ridiculous. But it doesn't. Don't. But, oh, this even has a mesh on the bottom, a little mesh to keep it clean. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. These little pop pins in here you gotta push on. I really wish I had a camera that I could bring in so you guys could see what I'm doing inside the case like this. Ugh. So those pop out. There should be a wire in here. No? No wire? Okay. Oh look. Nice. They actually put it right in here. These right here, they're mesh. They're micron filters. And then right here is that magnetic mesh as well. Again, oversized so it comes past it a little bit. I mean, no dirt's coming through this, man. Yeah, this has this mesh on here on the inside, and it actually has micron filters right in there, like sponges. This one's magnetic. These ones are removable, so if you put a drive in, you can remove one, remove the other. Front of the case. So, pretty big fans. And then also one back in here. As I told Miss Moyer, no fans coming with this. They weren't in the picture, so I kind of figured, but I was hoping it would. I probably won't put fans in here either. I'll probably, depending on how the power supply is on the bottom here, it should have an air vent blowing out the back and sucking in the side. So I might actually get vent tubing and run vent tubing over to here so it sucks fresh air outside and pulls it through there. But otherwise, with this being all sealed off like this, I might make sure, it looks like, yeah, these fans will blow the air from the front through the computer and this will suck it through to the back. What I used to do, this is weird because I'm using acrylic side or tempered glass siding, but I like to build a computer with a side mesh on here and run a hosing from here to the processor and then have another fan on there. So there's a fan that sucks air from the outside and then this fan sucks it down through the aluminum tubing and vents it. So I'm gonna have to see what I do for that option there. I'm not sure what this is here. Video card mount. It's video card support. Keep them in there. A lot of this is set up for water cooling too. You can tell there's a lot of water cool plugs on this. The motherboard has water plugs. Yeah, kind of bummer that no fan came with no fans came with the case. I mean, they had fans that came with it, just not the bottom vent ones. It would have been nice to have these 3 filled in too. Honestly, this almost looks like, yeah, you would have your fans out here. You could put a water cooler down in here too. So you might actually yank this thing out, put a water cooler in there, put your power supply in there, and have no room for fans. So it would have been like, oh man, I had to remove these fans and all this extra junk. And they're like, you know what? Okay, we'll give you a fan. We'll give you 2 more fans, but we're not gonna give you 5. So I don't think it's the end of the world. I'm just, don't use water cooling. I'm not using water cooling. It's too unpractical for my situation, I feel. Because this isn't going to be like an overclocked gaming station. In fact, I bet you I won't game much on this at all, if at all. This is literally just going to be a streaming tower. This is basically a server. Like you were talking about building a server, or you were talking about the server hostings and stuff. This is a server. That's what I'm building. I'm building a desktop server, a workstation. This is a workstation. That's what, yeah, guys. That's what this would classify as. This would be a workstation, and this would only be a server if I was to have went with the server grade processor I was looking at, and a motherboard like that might support multiple processors. But essentially, I'm building a server or a workstation. This, and I wouldn't even call this a workstation because it's literally going to like, well, yeah. Yeah, I guess the work will get done on this, but you're going to be playing on something else, and this is going to render it. And if I could make this thing more automated, I would. There, I just threw something in my case in this wire. I was like picking up my wire. There it is, over there somewhere. So, you know, these must be for the fan vents and all that. All right, let me pull this off. This top vent out here. Screws in this thing too. This is how I would have built it, right? 15 screws on the left side alone. Come on and give me that screw. Back. Am I putting these over here? Because these don't have to go over here anymore. These are all. Get it? Screw it. No, it's stupid, I know. Don't use water coolers last time. Yeah, I probably who. I think it was me and Census were actually talking about water cooling one time. See about it being excessive. Okay, there's 2 bays. That's why that one dropped. All one bed. So that's nice. I give you the option of keeping in a split bay and not have to take the whole thing out. I know, right? Stefan, I told Haley, I said she ought to model off the board. She should just take pictures of the motherboard, man. Could be appropriate, but I bet you Census would like that picture. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Census. I don't know what his taste is anyways. I'm trying to think if he has a, maybe Ogo has a girlfriend. Oh, Census does, maybe not. Dude, Stefan, this computer's huge too. This case, I want to pull the thing out of the box. I was like, feet on the side trying to pull it, and I was like, oh, Haley, I'm like, can you, I'd rather see you with your booty popping. Dude, this guy. Walk like this, keep it behind. Come around the table. No booty pictures. And also you see this thing come out the side like beep, 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 beep. Alright, I got those bays out so they ain't in the way. Look, took all this space out right here from all these drives that I'm not going to use. Yo, Steph, I think you just got in, so you probably didn't see these. This is a nice case, man. Seriously, I'll set you guys up with links and stuff like that if you ever do a build. Look at this. So, it's for your hard drives, and it's the slide-in, which is nice. They came with like a couple of them on the back ends. So what I'm doing is I'm actually stripping out the hard drive cases because I'm not putting hard drives in this. So, it's a practice metal. Do some welding on that. I'm pretty sure this is going to be for the video card. This thing here. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put it down to mount the board in, and I'll bring it back up. I said I didn't want to lay this thing down on there on the desk, but I'm gonna have to. But I think it's because I have the case sides off, and I'm okay with it now. I don't have the case sides getting all scratched up, and I'm not gonna slide this thing back and forth. You know, I know Stefan wants me to, but I'm not gonna do it. It's a virgin case, Stefan. Alright guys. Let's get this stuff put in. I'm gonna play some games then. Oh, it's the processor. Look at this board. Here. Feel this box. Touch that. I know. Doesn't that feel good? It does, dude. I love that when they do that. The different textures there. It's like smooth and then it has that gumminess, that feeling to it, the textured print. That even smells good. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at it. Look how the box opens up too. Watch this. Notice how the back flexes out with it and pops out. Fresh hardware smell. Dude, somebody knows what I'm talking about. That's it. I went to this other guy Vibes' channel, and then he had his brand new mouse, and I was like, dude, smell the mouse. Tell me what it smells like. And he was like, I'm not gonna smell the mouse. I was like, please, dude, just tell me what it smells like. He wouldn't. And then I looked, and they were like sold out. And the guy thought I was crazy. I'm like, you don't understand, man. The smell of the. It's like new sneakers or something. But I don't really get excited about new sneakers because I know other people try them out. But this is an Asus Formula 8. This is an Asus Rogue Formula 8 board. I mean, God, dude, look at this board. Like if I could make Best Buy into a cologne, dude, that's the best. Oh my God, yes. We need a Best Buy cologne. It's the best I've ever heard. Look at this board, man. Look at that. Watch this shit drop out. It better not. Okay, I'm putting my thumb there just in case it tries dropping. Look at that. And then these right here, these are thermal blocks. So I believe, if I'm correct, you can actually pop these off. Make sure there's not no water in there right now. But okay, yeah. So check this out. You see there's like copper in there? Hold on. Because that would be idiotic to dump out coolant if they had coolant in the blocks. I hope that doesn't mean I have to use coolant on this computer. There, see? Plug goes on that. And if I put the plug back in there, like this plug down here, that's a water cooling block. So if you want to, you can water cool your chipsets. But like I said, we're not going to do a water cooling on this. Not unless Miss Moyer thinks we should. Give me a thumbs up. We'll buy the system right now. Yeah, I don't think we can afford a water cooling system. This is already over budget. Don't provoke me. Don't provoke me. What else we got in here? Oh, no way. Is this a cup holder? Is that what this is? Or is it a Pog? Boom! It's not a slammer. You guys remember Pogs? Because this says ROG, R-O-G, for Republic of Gamer. I bet you that's a cup holder. That's a sick one. I'm gonna keep it. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a giveaway. I'll autograph it. We'll do a giveaway. Domway autograph Pog. I had to switch. Oh, it wasn't letting you do the variable switchings. Seems nice. What's up, Ice Wolf? What's up, bud? What you doing? Here you guys go. I think it's going to show up right. Can you guys read that? Boom, 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 boom. I'm going to hold that there. It's a coupon. Visit this website, enter the coupon at checkout, get yourself 20% off. It's a 20% off Cable Mods cables. I'm sure it's only good for one use, so whoever uses it, it may or may not work because somebody might have used it already, or maybe nobody used it and you're watching the video on demand 3 years later and the code still works. I don't know. But there it is if you want it, because I'm not going to use it. Power just came back on. Dude, we had bad storms too. What was that, yesterday? No, it wasn't yesterday. It was the day before we were in bad storms. And then last night it started storming. That's right. I do remember it storming last night. Because you're not too far from us, actually. Well, you're a few hours. That's only because of the highway. If you were to do like nautical miles, if you were to take a piece of yarn and I'll take a piece of yarn and we were to pull that thing, we wouldn't be that far. Could knit a few sweatshirts out of it. There's another storm. Dude, this weather's ridiculous right now. Dude, yes. This is sick. I love it when it comes with little stickers, man. There's a little Republic of Gamers sticker there. That's totally gonna go on the front of this case. I don't stick stickers on my case unless they're Asus or Nvidia, Asus. I'm not a sticker guy. I don't put a bunch of stickers on things. Republic of Gamers, get ready to rock the gaming world of ROG. As a member of the elite gaming community, it's time to level up with the Armory Crate, the ROG app that'll help you manage every aspect of your rig, from initial setup to RGB illumination, pinpoint the latest updates, drivers, manuals, and offers, and connect instantly with your gaming peers. Wow. What are these? Cable labels. Stickers, battery stickers. This is what I guess you can like label your board. Republic of Gamers for those who dare. Fan labels. That's what this is. Yeah, dude. These are all just different chipset labels, I think, or something like that. You can like label the fans so it doesn't have that Cool Master in the center of it, or that like Dollar General made in China. I'm just throwing these little rogue stickers over that. Boom, it's gonna make it go faster. It's really not. I don't think anybody will buy that. I hope not. But they look sick, man. That's cool, right? Here's another one of these. Get ready to rock the gaming world up. It was assembly line picked. Put it all together. Put it all in the middle. Put the lime and the coconut. Put it all together. I also like to smell print books when they're fresh printed. It's a good smell. Sick. I am happy to get to actually do this, especially on my birthday, and it be for myself. For the past like 15 years, I've done nothing but build computers for other people and build them performance systems. So this is the first system I get to build for myself in a very long time, and again over a decade. It's pretty sick. All these different cables in here and connectors, components. Asus Wi-Fi 6 dual antenna. So my thought with this rig is that I'll be able to take his dual antennas and I'll essentially be able to set them up, and I'm gonna have Ethernet coming into it, but I should be able to connect out ad hoc to the garage and then essentially use my phone as a camera system. And since I have the S20 Ultra, I have 108 megapixel, and it'll be 5G setting it up here. Gonna call my GF BRB. All right, Diogo. I hope everything works out for you guys. I hope she's all right. I know you guys have been away for a little bit, miss each other. Yeah, there's a lot of different stuff here. Pin connectors, jumpers, wires. Where's the continuum transfunctioner? Yo, does your guys' board come with a continuum transfunctioner? Mine don't have the continuum transfunctioner. You guys know what the continuum transfunctioner is? Does anybody know what the continuum transfunctioner is? Take a seat here for a second. It's a device. Its power is only superseded by its mystery. Check out Dude, Where's My Car? You'll understand. Dude! There's your car. Oh shit. What is that? Something on the side there, man. Flux capacitor, Marty. We need a flux capacitor. There's the Back to the Future there. Dude, have you guys seen what was Mike playing earlier? Something a beat game. You play like something Franklin. It has up, down, left, right arrows. Yeah, flux capacitor. I think that's what they called it. Anyways, Mike was playing this crazy game earlier. And it had something going on. It's crazy. Craziness. Alright. Let's see. So, what I like to do on this motherboard, you're going to see there's going to be like right up here in the corner. See that little silver spot? That circle? So that right there is going to be one of your mount points. And there's another one right here. There's one down here, here. One right under there. I'll probably have to pull this whole damn heatsink off. One here, 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 here. Inside that case, they're going to have like 30 of them. And I'll just have to pull some out that I won't use so the board doesn't ground out and short. So you sit here. Beat Saber. What about Beat Saber? I got Beat Saber. Hey. Yeah, I got Beat Saber, man. Let's do some Beat Saber. Alright, where's the back of this board? Back side. So. Should have a board print. That would be nice too, but that's not what this is. This is an anti-static sheet. Dang, man. This board is crazy. Look at this. Ground myself out here. Pull this up. Look at the back of this board. Look at the back of this board. It's a solid metal sheeting. Heat sinked. This board has a full metal heat sink across it and heat sink across the top. I've never seen a motherboard like that. I always wanted one of these, but damn, I didn't know I wanted one of these. This is nasty. Beat Saber, what was Mike playing? I thought that's what you were talking about. No, I get you. No, he was playing this, here. Let me see, it's probably my history. It's a browser game. No, man, I can't wait to put that CPU in. I can't wait to hear Eternal one too. But that's, I don't know if that's the best feeling. The best feeling is knowing that it runs smooth and it doesn't have a crash, because at the beginning you have like drivers and it's like birthing a baby. You're like, I'm just ready for it to be all done. It was fun at the beginning. I was excited. Now I'm just nervous. Is this the way it's supposed to? Okay. It's been up for 3 hours now. I'm just gonna watch and make sure it doesn't die a sudden sudden voltage death or something, you know? Like, next day, you're like, people are like, how's your computer going? You're like, just totally relaxed. Oh man, it's good. Handles itself, fires right up. Updated. Things big boy now. Big boy. Let's see. What am I doing? History. History. What was he doing? Friday Night Funkin'. You guys ever hear this? Friday Night Funkin'? Play game. You know what? I'm not even going to pull it up. I'm not even going to show you guys. It's called Friday Night Funkin'. It's really insane. It's like Guitar Hero style, but with a keypad. So you have the left, right, up, down. It's literally just the arrows. And it's what you do. You match them up, and it goes back and forth. And it's kind of like a dubstep, beatbox, techno-ishy thing. So Michael's going to stream it tonight. So I'm not going to show you guys or tell you. I'm going to let you guys check it out yourself if you want. And then also, you can watch him tonight and see it. So the kid's a beast. Oh, that's right, the Thanos events on Fortnite. I think Haley's doing that. She's going to be streaming next. So once I get this thing together, Haley's going to jump on, and then Mike. Yeah, we're going to do the Fortnite Thanos thing. I'm going to jump on with that too, I think. Yeah, let me stop yapping, man. I'm too excited, man. I got this energy drink. I got the stuff came in, man. It's my birthday. Chelsea made me breakfast. Dude, I got the sick gaming chair that you guys can't even see on the stream. Crazy. It was good, but it's only 4 duos, I think. Really? It's only 4 duos? So what is that, all day that the event's going on? Or I didn't log in yet. They were just telling me about the event. I knew that it was coming up because the kids were saying about it. And dude, that thing's in there tight. Where's my tool? I'm trying to think where I had this tool at that I was using here. Actually, that one stays in because that is touching there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Oh. That's actually right there, I think. Let's see. This should actually all be already pre-set up, it looks like, for the correct processor, so maybe it's not extra ones, it looks like. Alright, tell you what. It's almost impossible to win. You got to get first, then play with another 100 people. They got first in other games, I think. I don't know. Haley said she got first like twice today. I don't know. I'll have to see. Did you buy the parts? Yeah, man. I got most of them. Everything but the video card and the power supply showed up. Let's see who wanted to pull the label off here. See, that little label thing. There you go. You guys can yank it. Yank that thing off. Oh, there you go. There you go. Easy. Good job. Cool. You can keep the trash. Throw it away. Yeah, man, look at the board vibes. Heat sink across the whole back. That's the Asus Crosshair 8 Formula board, man. What did you end up buying for the graphics card? I think I went with the 3800 12 gig card just because I'm not gaming on it. I'm going to be using it for video processing, so I felt that the one you said to get in a TI, they said was faster because of it being smaller, so it can kind of start quicker and it gets quicker jumps, but it had less memory on it, and it wouldn't be good for video processing and rendering or streaming. And it would be good, don't get me wrong, it would be good, but it wouldn't be as, I don't feel like it would have been as good of a choice for what I'm trying to do. Because I'm not building like a gaming station, I'm building a streaming station or a server, essentially. This is a performance workstation, you know what I mean? And of course, it was way overpriced, but because I'm using it for the stream or for the business, it's not like I'm using it for my own enjoyment to just sit here and play, you know, Ratchet and Clank on or whatever. I'm going to be streaming on it constantly. The kids are going to be on it constantly. Our new schedule clocks us in at 12 times 5, 60 hours a week of gaming. We're going to be putting in 60 hours a week, which is like, what, times by 4, 6 times 4 is 24, 240. And we have fill-in days. We'll be hitting about 300 hours of gaming a month on this rig. So when are they coming in? I think the graphics card's going to be a few days. Power supply should be coming very soon. Check this battery here. Make sure this battery has a charge on it. Got this little CMOS battery there. And here's what keeps track of your time and your clock. So if your clock ever runs out on your computer, check inside for a little battery. It's a watch battery. It's a CR3023, I believe. Yeah, CR2032. The numbers get mixed up. But this will be like a watch battery, the older watch batteries. This watch, can't remove it. So back there will handle those. Boom. Block. There's so much plastic wraps on this. What if I could? Where's my tweezers? I have tweezers. I also have a razor. I'll just use a razor. No idea how to stream Among Us on PC. Okay, final part. What was the total? Man, what was the total on this build? I just had this damn razor. Where the hell did I put it? I think the total on this build came out to like $3,400, something like that. The video card was like $800. The video card was overpriced. We already know this. I watched a YouTube video the other day showing the world's first quantum computer. It's insane. I know, dude. Yeah, the quantum computers, the way they work is insane because it is different. It doesn't have to, like, let's say Google Maps, if it wanted to calculate the trip from my house to Vibe's house, and then from my house to Ice Wolves, and then from my house to Stefan's there, what it would do is it would route each one traditionally, but with the quantum, it only has to run one road once, and then it runs the different variables from there, so it takes less time, but it takes a lot of cooling. They have to, like, have a cooler for it, and there's a whole extra setup of hardware, because I actually was looking, I was like, dude, should I, like, wait and try to build a quantum computer? And I was like, oh, there's no reason for it. It's insane. Like, the amount of space it takes up is like bigger than this office here, just for the computer space, for the coolers and all of that, and the power consumption. And then they said, well, even still, the problem is the quantum's, it's not 100%. So sometimes it can solve calculations, but it's inaccurate. So it's like, imagine having a calculator that you could do math on, and it'd be like 4 plus 4 is 8, 5 plus 5 is 10, and it takes a while, but it does it, and it's accurate. And you have this other calculator, like, what's 4 plus 4, and it's, by the time you punch the answer, boom, it's 8, and then by the time you hit 10, it's like 12, and you're like, but 5 plus 5 isn't, like, it solved the 4 plus 4 quick, but 5 plus 5 isn't 12, it's 10, and that's my understanding, is that there's still errors being made, because, what is it? They're called qubits instead of standard bits in a computer. So the bit can actually be in a true or false state instead of in a true or false. Like a computer has 1 or 0. With quantum, it can be in both states at the same time. So if you play a game with it, instead of going heads or tails and it says heads or tails, you can be like heads or tails, and then in the air it's like, well, we're gonna go with heads or tails, and as soon as it lands, it's like, yeah, that's what I said, because it's already halfway there, because it's stuck in an in-between state. And there's a lot more to it that I don't quite understand or just haven't researched right now, because I've been busy with streaming and researching this, which is its own world of its own. And I got blessed and lucky that Diogo and all these cool guys like Ice Wolf are in here and Vibes, and like everybody's been helping out with different stuff. And otherwise, I don't know. I was thinking about going back to my very first stream one day and looking at it and being like, yo, you remember this stream? This was crazy, right? But I gotta wait till we actually get streams that are still stable all the time. It's just coming up. There. I think that's all the plastics. Take up a huge room like an old school computer. I know, dude. I want one of the old school computers, one of the tube computers. Dude, I would get this thing set up and then I would build a couch on the inside of it and I would just chill. And it'd be like this huge like organ piano type thing just built up and around my, like I would love to get an old computer and just build a room around that. And that would be the main piece of the room. It'd be like, you know, computer room, and you go in there and it's like this huge computer. So then when people come over like, hey, you want to go to the computer room? They're like, sure. And you go in there and they're like, where's the computers? And you're like, that's the computer, man. This is the computer room. Oh, you don't actually use computers in here. We hang out here. Here's a lounge. But this is the computer room. Like, that would be sick. That's just being rich and sick, though. I ain't either of them. You got your game to show up on PC? What do you mean you can't get it to... You say you don't know how to stream it. You got it to show up on it, you just can't get it to stream? Check your HDCP settings, Ice Wolf. What are you streaming it off of? Your PlayStation to PC, or are you playing it on PC? I'm trying to think. Ice Wolf's not PlayStation, I don't think. Is he? Are you? You have a PlayStation, right? No. I get you guys mixed up in your accounts. Everybody has so many different accounts, different systems. I work in an electronics recycling place. We would take the golden stuff off the old motherboards. Yeah, we were gonna do e-cycle when I had my computer company, and it was just so much work for so little that you have to have a factory or something to make it cost effective. I'm trying to play Among Us on PC. So you have to show up, it's just not streaming. See, the problem with me is like if I do like even Rocket League on the PC, traditionally it won't run because it takes a lot of processing power. So to give you the specs, if you look on with the Twitch, if you go down to the About and look at the hardware section, right? In the hardware section there, it'll tell you that my current laptop that I'm running is an HP Omen. I have a Core i7 processor with 8-core processor running at, I believe, 3.2 gigahertz per core. Although I was looking the other day and it said 4.1, which means I'm probably in quad core mode. So it's only running 4 cores instead of 8, but it's running 4.1. It has 16 gigs of memory, DDR4, whatever, and then it has the GeForce GTX 1060, I believe, for graphics cards, 6 gigs of video, and it has a solid state NVMe 2.5 250 gig hard drive, and then it has an additional just standard hard disk drive of 1 terabyte. And if I try to stream and I try to play a game on that computer, it just doesn't work. It cries. It's like, we will do this for you because you've asked us to, and we're an Omen, but we're not gonna do it well, if at all. And it's just very bad. You gotta turn everything down, graphics, and so that's why I'm building like a separate streaming station. But I know a lot of us don't have the opportunity. And he said he got it. It's awesome that he got that working. Someone else told me about that. I gotta check that out. Look at me with my shoes all up on my new chair. What an idiot. I'm dumb. Yeah, the place here started from a garage to second biggest in GEA. Mostly we would recycle cable boxes and desktops. It's crazy, man. There's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It sucks too. It's crappy work, man. All that smell and it's a pain. You know what? I don't know what this label is. I don't like it being on there. But I'm gonna leave it because it's stuck now. Dang it. Because I just pushed it in all smooth like a idiot. That just looks nice too. It fits in there very smooth. Blends in. roach infested cable boxes. Dude, that's so nasty. It's like half of that crunch sound, the other half had that. You're like, that sounded like rotten. Dude, I worked at this Barry's place when I was younger. Actually not even younger, it was a few years ago. Just a few years ago I was working there, man. Sherry's Berries. The strawberry place, right? And dude, we would get these strawberries in, and it would just smash, man. Your thumbs go in the centers of them, and it was like, oh. And they were rotted, man. They were so rotted, your hands would come into them, and so you'd have to sort them out, the bad ones, and then the good ones would go down the line, and then you get like a spray you want to rinse them, and then they get dipped in chocolate and all of that. But yeah, man, I couldn't eat anything strawberry for the longest time, and that's like my favorite flavor. That almost ruined it. I couldn't imagine cockroaches and cable box. Ugh. That might destroy electronics for me. I'll never smell another one. I'll be afraid to go up in and a bug will crawl up my nose. Like, nasty, man. Nasty. Alright. Did this come with some board screws? Or no? Because you know how crazy that would be to not have motherboard screws? What is this? Seriously? Like... cable jumper. Here's the stuff that says what it comes with. Cable accessories. Does this not come with the pins to put the board down? Seriously, guys, I thought, am I thinking about this wrong? Where do the screws for the motherboard come in at? Where do I get those at? The motherboard screws to screw the fucking board down. Like, this shit should come somewhere here. I should have them, right? I haven't had to buy this shit in so long. I don't remember having to actually buy motherboard screws. But I must have. I must buy motherboard screws every time. Not this time. Oh, seriously? There is no screw? No screws come with it? You have to buy the screws extra? They don't come with the case? Do they come with the case maybe? Where's the case box at? I'm gonna make my whole thing fall. That's good. You're gonna be disappointed in this. Never saw the Matrix. I'm sorry. Never saw the Matrix. I mean, I know of the Matrix, and I love the Matrix effect, and I know how the camera down the track works, and I've seen some of the Matrix, like parts, but I just never watched it. I don't know why. I want to go back and watch it, but just haven't. So, I know I'm a disappointment right now. Here's our screws. Problem is, this thing comes with screws, cable ties, banners, stickers. Thing comes with everything, including coupons. Jesus. There's a couple different screws here. I think this is the one I need, though. How many do I need? One, two, three. I think I need 9 of them, if I'm correct. Let's see. That one's even small. Probably this one though. It's gonna be these ones, right? They have the tubes in here too. Yep, these are the small ones. So we gotta eventually watch it. I know, man. We were talking about the watch parties, doing watch parties on here, watching movies together. I gotta figure out how that works because I think it's like everybody's gotta have the movie or buy the movie or something. I don't know. I don't know if I'm able to just broadcast it or. And I don't think I can save it as a video on demand. I think it has to be a streaming only. Because I'm starting to learn about different things on here. And most of it's that videos on demand is just where the problems are. If I was to stream and not save it, which I think is stupid. What did I click on? I didn't want to click on there. Something. Oh, a new tab. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There. That should be all I need. 9 screws for cord. Never tried. Hulu has that. Never tried. You gotta eventually watch it. Wait, Hulu has what? The watch party? I think I can do that right here on Twitch too, though. Or you're thinking Hulu has the? You're thinking Hulu has the Matrix? My screwdriver. It just almost seems like there's a slither of something not. I think these are gonna have to be pulled out too beforehand. Maybe not. Alright. Like, does it matter what you watch because copyright, or you gotta rent? See, I think that's what it is. I think you gotta like rent it out if it's something that's paid, or I'm not sure. I've never done it. Diogo's in here, I think, isn't he? Diogo, how does the watch party work? Because he was one that was saying about him before. I think he actually knows how to do them, maybe. Doesn't seem like it's pushing all the way, but it is. Hidden, sucks. There's some hidden ones in here to be hard to get to. Sheesh. Oh, it's hot, man. I'm sweating. What's the temperature in here? 74 degrees? I think I got that thing on high. Maybe I left it on low. Maybe I turned it off at some point today. What's the temperature saying is outside right now? Is it not showing because I have my overlays on? I have them different. Let's go back to this home screen real quick here. Home. This one. Let's see if it's outside. It's that top right corner. Live scene. Get too antsy. What does that say up there? Too big. Too small on my screen. It says 91, I think. It says Rosen in Georgia. It says 91 on this thing right now, man. 94. Back to this full screen. I bet it's hot in Georgia right now, man. That's crazy. Dude, we'll be coming down there in what, July, I think? Sometime in July, possibly. We gotta figure that out yet. That's something we gotta figure out today. It's our vacation. It's gonna be hot, man. Tell them not to be hot in July in Georgia. Right. Yo, Ice Bowl, how's it where you're at? It's probably hot where Ice is at too. It always gets hot in the city areas. So I can access the board. This is like, I think, a graphics card holder. So what are you guys doing right now? You guys playing any games or anything? Anybody do the Thanos? What's the thing with the Thanos Cup? You gotta win like 2 of them or 3 of them, you said? As soon as we get to the board in, I'll put everything back up right so you guys can see inside the case here. And something else you'll notice that I'm doing too when I'm entering the case, because I don't have an anti-static band on or anything like that. I'm not standing with special mat. I don't have nothing, you know. So what I'm doing is I'm constantly touching this chassis because it's all steel. And I'm grounding myself out constantly. When I'm going to the case, I'm actually rubbing my arm across that same spot. So I won't be staticky. I don't want to be coming straight in and then zap my board. Like, oh, there's $500, dead. Boom, there we go, gone. Just like that's how it works. So, yeah, seriously. Electronics are sensitive like that. I will be back in a bit, swapping the PC to get ready for event. Alright, sounds good, man. Be there, be square, be ready. That one's not gonna get a screw in because it's in the center, and I don't think I can reach it. What I would have to do, it looks like, is remove all of this heat sinking on the board in order to access this one screw hole. I think I'm gonna do it. That's the right way to freaking do it. No, I don't think you can. I think that removes the whole heat blocking. It's everything. I think it's all one. That's okay. Everything else is all secured in there. Alright guys, let's tip this thing up. Let's get the tilt on. Oh, 1 second here. Hey, you guys see an ad? Did that do like an ad roll there? If you're saying, yeah, you might be a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber and you still see this, then probably didn't roll an ad. Not that anybody's like, oh, there it is, man. That's the board inside the case. There's your fan connectors, it looks like. Those are your fan connectors right here. At least that one is. Fan 3. Down here at the bottom, that's where your fan connectors are. Those are all USB add-ons. Looks like this is a fan connector right here. Let's see, oh, there are 3 whole fan connectors. This is for the CPU fan. This one might plug into there then. And you got all of these guys coming in here from that. Video card will slot in there. Elgato video card. Memory sticks. We can stick memory sticks in meanwhile. Get these out of the way. Let's see what memory sticks are here. They're like 95 degrees the other day. That's insane. It's too much. I can't handle 95 degrees. It's too hot for me, man. I need to go somewhere where it's cooler. I like the coolness. So here, these are the memory modules. Happy birthday. Yeah, thanks, Ice Wolf. Yeah, I seen you did a shout out too on the announcement. Thank you for that on your channel. It was nice. Or on your Discord. So, I didn't have many people say happy birthday today, I don't think. Maybe they did on Facebook. I didn't look on Facebook. So what you want to do for, we're going to run this dual channel. I believe you have to run the specific channels, like channel 1 and 3. You'll see on the board sometimes. It has these ones clicked, so it's probably these. If I had to guess. I'm gonna look over here. So here, DIM A1, A2, DIM B1, B2. A2 and B2 are the starred ones. So weird. It should just go straight down and snap in. This one's kind of weird though. This one doesn't have little like double arms. It only has one side arm. I've never seen that before. I need to lay this down the side. Make sure this one's right. slotted in. 32 gigs of memory. Let you look at that for a second. Whew. Back. Low's not going to cut it today for that AC. I have to turn that thing up on high. Whew. Okay. Processor. Processor's going to go right in here. There's a socket AM4. It has a swing arm. Pins go in. Comes back down. I don't think that's considered BGA. It's probably LGA. Or I don't think it's either. It's technically pins. Would that be considered LGA? That connector? Because there's the pins that come in. It's not BGA. There's no balls there. Processor should have pins on it. Like some kind of sticker seal, I guess. Yeah. Can't get that knife. Where'd it go? Man, dude, I lose my shit all the time. It's insane. There it is. I don't even care what people say, man. I'm gonna snip my electronics. This is what I do. I'm weird like that. What can I say? Here's the CPU. It's the Ryzen 9. Back of it. Look at this beautiful gold pin. In fact, do this. See, look, here's this little bottom rack I was telling you guys about. Slides out, slides back in, it locks in place. Another filter there, filters out the bottom of the case. So you can put fans on the bottom of it if you wanted to. Pull these feet off, maybe mount them somewhere else on it, I don't know. This thing's pretty wicked, man. Okay, so we got this on the side. So what I'm gonna do is put this chip in first before we look at the heat sink or anything else. If I drop this dude. This 12-core processor there. Look how thick that thing is. It's almost thick as my eye. No, I'm just kidding. It's about a millimeter. It's pretty thick though. Trick. There. Okay, on these processor chips, if you guys never worked on them before, if you look in this top corner here, is a little gold notch. I don't know if you can see that or not. See on the circuit board, there's a little gold notch in the corner. It's not on the other one by my other thumb. That gold notch is going to be important when putting this in. There. There's no gold notch up here in this corners. The gold notch is in the bottom corner here now. I don't know if it's showing the quality or not, but basically that gold notch is going to be the corner mark inside the case when you put it down on the board. The pin pattern's different on the bottoms too. It's not showing up well with my chroma keys all jacked right now, but these ones are essentially sloped, and this one's a 90-degree pillar on it. If you try to put that pin in wrong and you... I'm sorry, I can't fix it. One finger in the center. You don't need to stand on it. Just press it, put the lever down. I'm OCD, so I bring it back up, push it back down. There it is. And it'll sit like that inside there. And you'll also see too, the pin that it's going into is going to have them same pattern. So that chip only goes in one way. I'm telling you, put it in a different way and it's not going to go, and it should literally just be like that easy. You shouldn't have to muscle it, shift it. No blah blah. It's not like that. You're going to bust it. It's literally just in there, pull the lever down. Now we got the heat sink. Hey, what time is the Thanos thing? Is that all day? Or is there a cutoff that I have to be on that by? Tell me now, cause I need to know. There we go. This came with the Prism. I believe it's called the Prism cooler. You know what? Look, this thermal compound on it, pre-padded there. I don't think it's a refurb. I think this is brand new. Did I buy this refurb? I know some of my shit was refurb. Make sure not to touch the other side. The other side of the processor, the pins. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, don't touch the pins, don't touch the gold. Or are you talking about the heat sink with the thermal compound on it? Well, these are the cables here for something on that. There. Cool. It looks nice. You know what? I'm not gonna do it today. The processor. Okay, that's what they were talking about. Yeah, you don't want to touch the gold pins on the processor, especially if you're not anti-static band. Because guys, if you touch that gold pin, like Iceful said, it's bad news. It could short it out and waste a lot of money on a very expensive processor. That one was $500. I've seen ones that are over $1,000, which is crazy. So I have this stuff. Let me see if I have it over here. I do. I do love you. I do love you. Oh. Here we go. Look at this. Tell me what you think about that, Ice. Vibes still in here. What do you think, Vibes? Look at my hand. Look at the other guy. I'm still. Caffeine, man. Jesus. IC Diamond 24 karat electronic grade thermal compound contains 92% micronized diamond Engineered by 3M for the best combination of performance and durability, used in mission critical applications. Well, mission critical. For the military defense sector and aviation and nautical electronics, tight particle density retards fluid loss to last 3 to 4 times more than typical retail pace. Diamond is nature's natural semiconductor with a thermal conductivity of 2,000 to 2,500 watts per MK, compared to 406 to 429 W-MK for pure silver. So this is like 4 times. This is non-conductive, non-electrically conductive for GPU, CPU, and game stations. This is this diamond stuff. It's like a compound consisting of. See, essentially what thermal compound does is, if you take your hands, you go like this, and take your eyeball up to it, and you can see in between. No matter how much you try to press, you can see in between there a little bit of light. And what happens is you have your processor, which is metal, and you have your heatsink, which is metal. And while they're shaved both perfectly flat, there's still a little bit of deviations in between their impurities or air bubbles. So what happens is they essentially use like a gel, put a non-conductive gel in there, because if the gel gets on your circuit board, I mean, you want to find what happens? Dump some soda on your computer, see what happens. It's bad, I promise. It's just going to shock it. So you want non-conductive liquids anyways, but what it does is the paste basically transfers heat between them. So I usually use a silver thermal compound is what I typically use. I usually use the silver, I don't know, Thermotech's fine, right? Like nothing crazy. It's just, all it does is transfers the heat from the one to the other piece of metal. It basically fills in those voids because they're getting like air pockets in there, gets hot little spots in there. So that's what it does. It basically transfers. But the powder, the thermal compound, the silver and stuff, the liquid, eventually from the heat breaks down and it becomes like a gum or like a piece of like wafer board plastic or something. It just stops the transfer then and dries up because it breaks down. So this stuff here, being that it consists of diamond instead of silver, is going to be more conductive as far as heat transfer goes, but it's going to be zero conductive for electricity because there's no liquid in it. And yeah, it's going to last a lot longer because it uses a diamond powder, probably like diamond particles, dust they threw in there that will keep it from breaking down. So I'm actually going to take this processor and heat sink. You know what? I'm going to do it now. I'm not going to wait. I'm going to clean this off and put this stuff on and put it on so I don't have to do it a second time. That's what I'm going to do, because that's the right way of doing it. And I don't want to have to pull that processor out and clean it off later on, because right now I only have to clean off this. That processor has nothing on it. Where's my alcohol wipes? Think. I don't think I have any alcohol wipes right now, though. Shit. Okay, fine. Dang. This is gonna have to wait. So that sucks. I'll show you how to do your thermal compound then. You guys know how to do your thermal compound? If you don't, I'm gonna show you how to do this another time. We'll do our thermal compound, because your computers, you should do your thermal compound like, I don't know, once a year, once every 2-3, at least once every 2 years or so. I do mine yearly. I redo my thermal compounds yearly. Every summer. New compound usually. Just every down. Whenever it's, yeah, sometimes I do it 2 or 3 times in a year. Just like, yo, I want some extra performance, and it probably doesn't make a matter, but yeah, I'm not gonna do this right now because I don't have the stuff to clean that off. It needs alcohol. You need alcohol. You need to use alcohol and a wipe. Wipe that off. You get some Q-tips or whatever, and then you use a dry and you dry it off. Make sure it's all nice and dry and bucket. should just drop straight down in. You don't want to slide, move it, because it'll move your compound around. So it should just be like straight down in, drop on it. And the latch is the hard part of it. And then, okay, I'll show you guys what we got so far. Ice Wolf, you probably know that, 'cause you know not to touch the compounds and start the process on the other side. So you probably know how to do compounds, but if anybody else doesn't, we'll do that another time. So here, you got the fan, the cord coming from the processor up here. Little cord right here, and this plugs in right there on the board. There's a little 4-pin there. I'll worry about the cable cleaning later. I don't like cable showing. So I end up doing something with that cable, but I don't want it up against the heat either so it doesn't damage it. This cable, I'm pretty sure it goes down there. It's a 3-hole cable for the fan. Cable for the fan. Cable for the fan. Those are your power lights. This would be USB. Yep, it says it on it. HD audio plug. This. What the heck? That is USB 3.0. Huge block. Comes from up top there. Jesus. This thing's got USBs up top here. Crossed it. I gotta put the front case back on too then yet. Alright, let's see. Got some wires there. Where does my hard drive go? Under this? Right? Where's my screwdriver? I feel like that's where the 2-dot hard drive goes. Start, reset. Look at this, the start and reset button's right in here. Oh, there's a fan spot too for the chassis fan. I really feel like that's the M.2 too. At the same time, that's really weird. In fact, Haley, if you're watching, you should come down because you're about to stream. Exactly what that is. That's the M.2. So that's nice, man. If I would have bought, or if I removed this chassis here, what I can do is, even with the heat sink, this right here is a thick heat sink in itself. And this heat sink just bolsters up in here like this, and it's supposed to heat sink that whole hard drive there. stays inside the whole aluminum chassis there, the plastic at the tops. I don't know if I'm going to put that in or not. What do you guys think? I think this is better of an option. Just leave this in here like that. Leave the other one exposed, or modify this grill to go in there half and half. Go. Look at you. This carpet. I hate this carpet. I need to get this little wooden thing or something on the floor here. I gotta lay this down again. I'm sorry. I tried to do it with you guys up. I need a top camera or something. I'm not wanting to mess up my computer for the view, unfortunately. If I had somebody else to hold a camera, but I don't. I don't know if there's labels on there, because there's actually 2 connectors, so you can put 2 of these in there. I only have 1. So we're gonna go with this one. This is where I'm gonna first stick it. Screw. I don't think that's those. Those are power supply screws. These screws, I bet. I need a long screw for that. I don't know if I have one. Come on, Xian. You serious? Oh, did you take care of that? Thanks, Ice. Oh, there's 3 of them. Ridiculous. Ice got my back. This didn't come with anything other than the hard drive. I need long screws though. These are short because it wasn't meant for this processor, I bet. Or for this hard drive. I know. I got it. I know how to do this. It's gonna be a step up thing. That's why it's not working. Alright. So what I need is one of these and then one of these. Boom. That's why I need a stepper and then the screw to go into it. Duh. So what we'll do is pull a really expensive hard drive that we're just screwing with too much right now out. And then what I'm going to do is actually the right screw. It's not that one, I think. Maybe this one. Some motherboard one. So what I'm actually going to do is take these screws and put them together. Is Haley gonna stream today? Yeah, she's coming up next, man. I guess she's not watching my streams anymore, or else she would hear that I wanted her to come downstairs and get ready to start streaming for you guys. Because she's next and then Mike's last. But we kind of almost bumped over her schedule for today. Where did that hard drive go to? On the spot here. This one right here. Screw. Specifically, the screw has to go in. Or these are for it then, right here. Yeah. Jesus, dude. This thing is micro. This is tiny. Whew. Jesus Christ. Microelectronics is so long. Let's see. Do I have another one in here of that? No. I thought there was two in this kit. No. I really was going to say I'm going to really need that screw. I feel like I need a washer on this. This isn't big enough. Hook it, but I don't have a damn washer. Here, how about these? Let me grab one of these foam things here, the circles. It needs something. I know it does. It's not going to work without it. Damn it, dude. Screwdriver isn't magnetic enough. It's garbage. This is a little cheap ass fucking screwdriver, dude. That's what the problem is. Fucking A. Fuck. I need my tweezers or something. I'm very bugged now. I'm getting super fucking stressed. Damn it. Shit. Can I pull that out of there? Is that fucking... Shit. Where'd that go now? I'm about done streaming, I think. I'm getting very hot and bothered. Nobody's listening upstairs. They're probably going. That's probably why. super angry right now about the rage. When I'm messing around with electronics like this and shit doesn't go right, man. Oh, unacceptable. I need to find a washer. I'm gonna take a quick break here. I gotta be back. I need this washer. There's no other option about it. Alright, bug it. Extra scene, full scene. I'm going to right now about this situation. So I don't trust it because the hard drive's going to shoot out, or the solid state. Anybody play the Thanos Cup yet and win? I'm gonna let it like that for now until I need a washer, I'm pretty sure. It doesn't look like it has a washer kit with it, and I just feel like it's gonna miss the hard drive because I'm using an external heat sink. I'm not putting it in like it wants, and it's just not being cool about it. It's like, well, I'm gonna be a D-bag, so here it is. There's the hard drive, or the solid state drive right in there. So I could put this aluminum block, this piece goes up in here, and you see it has like little tabs on it, like heat sink. So I could pull that out of the thing and just put this all up on top of it instead of having it there. So I don't know, for now that's good. See what else we have to put in here yet today. Boom. Drop this. capture card for the video game consoles and the PC. 4K 60 Pro HDR Elgato. It's from Corsair. It's Corsair's one of their companies. Open it upside down. Out bracket. That's to give me a mini. There's a large one. And we got look, little sticker. I was hoping it was a sticker. It's just a badge for in the box. Too bad that badge wasn't from the computer, huh? That would have been nice. HDMI cable. Getting annoyed with everything. Dropping it all out of my way now. PCI Express, the short slot, which is perfect because that lets actually my other slots open for video graphics. Should be that slot, right? This guy right here. I like to use these thumb screws, but they have so tight you can't thumb screw them. Pull this tab out. Zingers, you in here? You gotta smell this, man. Yo, Stefan, I know you understand. Look at this. Heat shielded full unit. No, I don't sniff everything, just high-end electronics. I've never once bought a battery and been like, mmm. That's a different one. I was thinking wrong. Oops. Beast. I'm just gonna go the top one then. No. I'm gonna go down the bottom one. Over the top. See, this bottom bridge I could do too. I should use the bottom too so it's further away from the heat sink up there. Maybe, I don't know. Board's better. I don't know what the other graphics card's going to look like yet, so I'm actually going to take this slot out because I know that card's going to go back in then. So let me switch this around. Now we're on the screwdriver, dude. Seriously. You see? Did you just smell that? I did, man. Oh, you don't know the story, boys? Do you know the story about the electronic sniffing? So, electronics, man, when they're brand new and they're inside this beautiful anti-static packaging, they have the original manufacturing, like a data smell to them, and I love that smell. And I tried getting Zingers. It's another guy I follow his channel. I was trying to get him to smell this mouse that he opened up, and he just was like weirded out and he wouldn't do it. And I was like, dude, come on, man. Like, describe to me the smell, brother. Like, it's been so long. He wouldn't, so I was like, you know what? I got some electronics coming in. I'll get mine fixed. Here we go. I put the Elgato capture card down here. There's another slot up here, right beside the processor, but I feel like that's gonna be up against this thing. It's gonna be hot. So I put it down here, and when I get that other video card in, the RTX, I'm gonna move this Elgato down one more spot to the bottom, and then right up here, I'm gonna put the other video card, so the graphics card down here towards the bottom, further away from this heat-making device. And then look at all this empty space in here. Some air wafted through. So you got like some things to plug in here cable-wise. Where do I see that? Chassis fan, CPU fan, chassis fans. I feel like the chassis fans I saw down here somewhere. Was that one? There's gonna be a few chassis fans around usually. Those pins look bent. Hope not. 3 there. What does this one say? Wait, let me see. Flow. Here's a chassis fan. There's a chassis fan. This says water pump. There's a chassis fan right here. And I think up top's all the chassis fans, if I'm correct. I want to say up top's all the other fans. These spots up here should all be fan spots. Doesn't say, so let me resort to the manual. Internal connectors. Oh, that's maybe why that processor or that hard drive was having a problem. Where'd that go? Where's the M600 box? Dude, I need that M600. Or the P600, I think it was. That's part of the box. Fuck, dude, I'm getting stressed. Somebody's gonna come down and help clean. I gotta take a break and clean up my own messes, I guess. Tripping over everything. Where the fuck did it go, dude? There's a box. For real. Fuck. Where the fuck did it go? Shit don't just disappear, right? I got my trash right here. The box should be right here. Shit. Unless that one somebody threw out already or something. Shouldn't be though. It should be right here. In my fucking face. Shit. Damn, dude. Where the fuck is it, man? I don't know where it is. That's crazy, though. Here. CPU fan. this is a chassis fan. CPU fans up top there. Top. Which number was it? Yo, Mike or Haley, watch and come downstairs. Seriously. Quit camping out in your bedroom. Come downstairs. Help me, please. In the stream. It's ridiculous. I wanted to teach them how to build this computer, but none of them wanted to be down here. Now I'm stressed out. I can't find this shit. This what I'm bugged about is I can't find my damn box, so I don't know if I have an M.2.1 or M2.2, but it's telling me this socket over here is the M2.1 and this socket is M2.2 or M.2-2, which is why that might not fit and why I was getting pissed and was like, oh, I'm gonna have to modify this, I'm gonna need a washer, maybe it just goes over to this side, but I don't know what fucking hard drive I have. I'm not gonna pull it out and jam it up and stick it in the other one and waste time when we have a Thanos cup to hit here or not. She might not be streaming, bud. If she doesn't come downstairs or start getting her, she might not be streaming. I'm not gonna, like, I haven't got to play any games yet. This is my birthday, so they can't be helping me out. I'm not gonna let them use my computer. You know what I mean? This makes sense, right? Why would I let them use my computer? So the CPU fan is gonna be the second slot in the top there. Especially they don't want to help build it, why should they get to use it? You know what I mean? That's like me making a pie and letting everybody else eat it and I don't have a bite. You didn't help me make the pie, why am I gonna let you eat the pie? So there, CPU fan goes up there. There's a chassis fan. Chassis fan in the center. Oh, there's more chassis fans. A chassis fan on the side. One in the center, one on the side. How many chassis fans do I got though? Because these should all be networked together and they're not. They're using these weird style chassis. Like, here's a chassis fan. Here's a chassis fan right in here. So, right there. That one's plugged in. 1, 2. There's just 2 more chassis fans here. Yeah. Two are chassis fans as well. So you have one in the center. There should have been a chassis fan at the bottom here, I saw. Oh, there's a chassis fan down the bottom, number 4. That's what I thought. Okay. Right here. Reach. another chassis fan spot that's not too far away. That one won't reach it. There's this chassis fan right here. The other chassis port's down over here, and there's one up here in the center. So this one hits well. This one won't reach to that. Well, almost. That's slobby as shit. Should be able to reach this one. I mean, it'll reach like this in front. If I run the wire in the front, it'll reach. But, I mean, for now, I guess, right? But, fucking dick. Why the fuck are you gonna give me shit? Seriously? Actually have enough space. I don't think I can pop them in there. I think there's too much in the back. Let me see. This is just too much in here, man. Too much stuff throwing my face and it's hot. The AC is not working for sure. I hate heat. So this just needs to be able to come straight across and not have to come down at all. That down kills it. Straight up and in, it needs to come in right here. That actually might not work because it'll come back a hook. Let's do a modify here. Could Dremel this out, but I'm not going to. Could even tap a hole there, but we're not gonna get into it today. Gives it the fan power it needs. Hate how long this cable is. That one bugs me. This is ugly. Ugly. Ugly stick. These, which I believe go up top, but they might actually hit right here. USB plugs, right? HD audio. USB 3.0. We got betches this block right here, maybe, possibly. Let's see, this is our ins out supports for the board. That's what I'm going by right now. I haven't done this in so long, man. It's a pain in the ass. I forgot that it's a lot better than what it used to be. Like, as much as I'm bugging here, it's just because I'm like, wall. I hate tight spaces. I'm getting overworked because I'm in this tight space right now, and I'm just like smacking everything and getting bumped and trying to put together a $3,000 machine without wasting $3,000. So yeah. This should be USB 3.0, but it doesn't say it is. It says some other random ass letters on there, or words. Section 10, USB 3.2 Gen 1. Gen 2 is number 9. Slot 10's down here, which means 9's up there. Slot 10, Gen 1 connector. This is a Gen 1 case connector. Fucking A, dude, if this thing breaks. There. So this connector goes in there. And wires just go where the fuck ever out of my face. These are probably USBs here too. They should be. Oh, HD audio, USB. Slot 15. Audio connector, slot 21. So, teens down here. 21's all the way on the end, on the left. Front panel audio connector, yep. Power switch, reset switch, power plus and minus, the LEDs, and then the HD LEDs. It's the last thing I have to connect. And then power supply, video card. This thing's done. Look how empty that looks in there. Such an empty chassis. Wasn't like screwed in place. That's weird. It didn't have actually screws in there. It was just tabbed in there, I guess. Another piece I need to remove. Look at that. There's a little air duct spot right here, a little opening. I'll leave this for the fans. I still gotta do this pin connector, but let me get a look here real quick. See something. Does this have any purpose or function? It does. It's stapled up into this up here, it looks like. front panel back. Well, let's do the audio connectors first. Oh, there's the back of it. It's the back of the computer there. You got your BIOS, clear CMOS, just little push buttons for flashing. Wi-Fi 6 dual antennas. Right here, super speed USB. USB-C. You got your Ethernet, Gigaport, audio, optical audio. Your Elgato card, it's gonna move down slots, and the other one's gonna be your video card right in here. It's gonna be all like video block right in here, just all video graphics power. It even has like a little side panel over here. You can put like other USB and other peripherals in, and so these are rubber plugs for your tubing. So if you're gonna run water cooling in your case and out, you can. That's what those are. Those are for water tubes. All right. See where these, I believe these go right here, but I could be wrong. They could go up there in the white. I don't know. These power connectors are always a pain. What do we got? Power, reset, hard drive. That's what it says, 13 is your system panel. It's crazy. Listen to this. Have you ever heard of such a thing? There is a slow mode switch on this board. A slow mode switch to make the computer go slower. Seriously. Slow mode switch. The system may crash due to the CPU being unstable when using extreme overclocking settings. Enable the slow mode switch during LN2 benching to decrease the processor frequency and stabilize the system, allowing you to keep track of overclocking data. Really? We're just not going to overclock this thing, but slow mode? This board needs slowed down? Crazy. I bet this is all pumped water through here, and you can do them like chips like that. I still can't believe I can't find that fucking box from the hard drive, man. That's bad. That pisses me off. I need to find that. Alright. Let's find out where these connectors are. Start LED. Reset LED. That's not what I'm looking for. MP600 Pro. Hey Google. MP600 Pro. Hey Google. Hey Google. Fuck Google, man. This board has water pump connectors. It's crazy. Power connectors. Where is the pinout? System panel. There it is. This is the panel LEDs down here. We have power, hard drive, button, reset. There we go. Sheesh. Sheesh. Okay. So yeah, man, we just need a video card and a power supply. This is the build. Hold on. Give me a second. I need to clean all this out. Hey, sweetie, what are you up to? You want to see my computer? What are you up to? Hey, you can push that box out of your way. It's a mess in here, right? You want to see this computer? Look, here, come over here. I'll show you how to put together the case from. I know I got stuff everywhere. So this right here is the main board, and then behind this is where the processor goes. And then these right here are the memory sticks. This right here is the video card. See, look on the back. It's a big computer, isn't it? You see Grandma Pappy, this one's huge, huh? Yeah, see up here, these are all your different plugs and connectors in and out for the video. This is the back side, the case goes on this, which you guys don't do right now. And then this is the front that gets a case piece one too. See, it's got big fans there. What do you think? Looks good, thank you. Give me a piece. I love you. Wanna say hi? What's everybody doing?
She is playing on the Swiss Masons upstairs, playing on the Switch. Also looking for something to read. I'm watching TV. Michael's probably playing video games.
That's a good guess, right?
Yeah.
See? So there's the front of the case. Let's put the side one here. This side.
We're gonna need some screws for this one.
Oh, yeah, man. And you actually need a bunch of these big ones like this. You want to hand me hers? That'd be great. Yep. These go in the first spots. Look at that. Should go here for this. I'm gonna hand tighten. These are called thumb screws because you use your thumbs to screw them. So these ones you should never over tighten. That way you can untighten them. You're not too mad.
I just saw it on the TV upstairs. I thought it would come out.
Oh yeah, you can hang out.
I'm just not going to the camera because I don't like that. It's actually like a magnet.
Yep, and it's magnetic trays.
It's a little house. See that?
Will you build?
No, it's a world.
Oh, it's a world.
Yeah, and it's called Parrot Putty, and I have some parrots on my. I have parrots in my house, and some parrots farm. Seven parrots. Then I have 7 parrots.
How many do you start with, or do you have to get them all?
I have to feed them to get them. But I got some fireworks to celebrate.
Can you hand me that bottom piece over there? Thank you. I need the other little black piece there. See it?
Yeah, I also have to.
I'll need those two. That's fine.
There's a screw in here.
Yeah, that's fine. Leave it in there. Please. Here, take it. Yeah, that's one. See how the hook here, this panel? So this case, it actually hooks in like this. It'll go right in there. And it'll sit down like this. And these thumb screws go in.
And I have 8. Then these 2 go.
Nope. Nope, looking for the next panel. You grab the other panels, be very careful. It has glass on it. Please. Yep. Thank you. See, this one has that little hook in too. So this one as well, it'll hook in like that. And the panel closes. Screws for this one yet too. Off here. That
The new one has PJ and turned on.
I'll make sure this is all on there smooth. This is weird. This one doesn't have like a traditional bottom hook in like the other ones do here. Yep.
Madison, you wanna come here real quick? Oh yeah,
She
you.
has a pajamas on.
I didn't mean it. But if I just keep it up.
Got it inside out on it.
Look,
Alright, Maddie. Because I'm gonna put your shirt in the front see-through. So, we gotta get out of the camera. I think it's because you have it on backwards. I think that's supposed to be on your back so you see your back and not your front.
yeah.
Kids wear their clothing weird
And
sometimes.
look.
I guess if it's comfortable.
I mean,
There you go. You girls wanna, Maddie, you wanna help you pull this sticker? You don't have to. That's good. You wanna pull it?
yeah.
Here, pull that off for me. This one up here. So, here, hop out of the camera a second so I can show everybody what we got then. Go this way. Oh, there he is, isn't there? On the inside? You're right. So we're going to pull that off too, huh?
Dad, I changed it enough, kind of.
Oh, looks better. You can wear it like that in front of the camera. That's fine.
Wait, it's inside out. I know. They won't know.
I'm not worried about pulling the plastic. I have to open this up again when I put the power supply in here and the other video card. What do you think, Manny?
Did I actually like see a little mini fan?
Hmm?
I could see the little mini fan. It looks cool.
supply goes yet. Down the bottom.
Dad, our heater, when you nail and scrape it up, like you put your fingers and just
You don't have to go out, you just gotta move that way so I can move my chair. Alright, there we go.
I just did in my chair.
Alright. So you actually can't touch any of the electronics inside that case there. You hear me? The only way you can never touch one of those is if you're wearing an anti-static band or if you ground yourself out first before touching it properly, which I have to teach you. Otherwise, the risk, like, you know, whenever you're walking around and you touch somebody and you shock them, that static shock, if you touch an electronic with that same static shock, it'll ruin it because it'll send volts to it and it won't have its protection in. Alright guys, that was the computer today. I don't know if you guys have any questions about it or not. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise,
Does it look
yeah, we should be getting, when's the power supply come in? Let me see. Amazon. I think my power supply's coming from Amazon. Jeez, there's screws everywhere. So annoying. Arriving Friday will be the triple shocks. Arriving 24th to the 29th will be the video card and power supply. Track. Please roll stop. I don't know what you're doing, but it doesn't sound right. Enter OTP. Dude, start doing this OTP protection now. This is ridiculous. $903-241. So let's see. Ship today. See all updates. It's coming from FedEx, which sucks. I hate when FedEx delivers my shit. Straight up, guys. I hate when FedEx delivers my stuff. Who knows when I'll get my stuff now, man? It's FedEx delivering it. This says it shipped today. Package has shipped. More info on it. 24th or 29th. Jesus, when does that come in? What's today? 21st? So in like 3 days or so. Thursday to Tuesday is when it looks like it's going to be in. So I just went to go wash dishes. How does it look? Oh, let me bring it up and I'll show you guys. Yeah, I think I'm going to probably just get another power supply so I can fire it up. I think I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try and buy a power supply locally, stick a power supply in it, see if I can't use one for a few days or something, or just have a backup power supply. And then that way I can get this thing running, and then once the video graphics card comes in, because I still got to install drivers, install Windows, set up all my software, get everything else all set up, and then the graphical processor, or the graphical card, once that comes in, that's just going to give it the juice. 12 gigs. I'll show you what this looks like. This chair will slide out of the way here, that easy. Bom, 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 bom. So yeah, man, we just need the power supply that's down here, and then the graphics card. But there's the Elgato right in there. There's the heat sink, the memory sticks, the power supply, or I mean the hard drive, the solid state drives right in here on board. Hey, it turned out pretty good. And there's the back of it. You got all the different ports, dual wireless antennas, which they'll be like this style antenna, which is weird. for it. Probably upgrade the antennas on it. If these don't work, but I'm sure this will work fine. This is Wi-Fi 6. Like this. Slide down on the track like that. Boom, boom. So this wire just ever so neatly tucks in and slides in there then. But yeah, so basically this will just in through here. Let's see. It's micro glass wire. Like that. Too bad it wasn't. Oh, it is. Is it magnetic? No, that's just magnetic. So that's the Wi-Fi 6 antenna. Elgato. Front of it's just a server looking thing. There's the top of it. Got some slots there and buttons. A mesh track. Boom. It's got a lot of space in it, man. A lot of empty space in here, I'll tell you what. The power supply is gonna sit down here in the corner like this. This is a huge empty case. Yeah, I just need the power supply and video card to show up and we fire this thing up. And we really see what it looks like. I'm gonna pass the plastic sheet for the inside. This is tempered glass here. You need a moment? You want me to let you guys hear a moment with this thing privately? I won't watch what you do. It looks nice, man. I think it looks nice. I think it turned out real good. In fact, is there something underneath here about it? There it is. Another box. Let me see if I can not trip. Do one more case opening actually. Up close now. Thing's got a shark fin on it, man. It makes it go faster. But dude, for real, this motherboard here, I was looking, it actually has a switch on it that says slow mode. Did you guys hear about that? I don't know if you guys were in here when I was talking about the slow mode. But legitly, this computer has a button. You know where I put them screws at? There they are. This computer legitly has a button that will slow it down if it gets too fast, that it gets out of control. Essentially, if you overclock it and you start doing crazy things with it, you can actually slow down the frequency of the processor from this button if you overclock it, so it makes it act normal. If it starts acting cattywampus or something weird, boom. Now let's bring my chair that doesn't show up in the green screen. God damn it. This is mine. The translucent chair. I got this Cyberpunk 2077 all black and yellow chair for my birthday. It looks sick. It doesn't show up in the camera with the green screen. Barely. Right there you see a little bit of yellow in it. I think my lighting's off, or my key effects, or something's off. I think it looks sick. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's a mess. My whole office is a mess. Unreal. Boop, boop. Dude, that looks sick, the PC. Yeah, I figured we were talking about it. It sucks you can't really see the chair because of it being the way it is. It's what'd I go with? I went with the Secret Labs Omega instead of the Titan. Just because the Titan I felt like was a lot bigger. You know what I mean? You got the Fast and Furious cars? No. No, I just bought this one. This one from Fast and Furious, I guess. Was it the Pontiac? I already have the other two. I bought those a long time ago. Like a year or so. Something like that, you know what I mean? Yeah, let me see. Did I buy the whole pack? I might have bought the whole pack just because I wanted this one car. It was stupid. Maybe I could have bought that one car. See, if I go into the garage, customize. There's a Fast and Furious Pontiac. Yeah, I already bought this one before, and then this one from back then. See, here's all the thing is, like, they have these premium cars. Like, here, look, quality attributes, quality. Oh, it doesn't say premium no more. What does it say? Legacy now? It says exotic. It considers it exotic. Get the fuck out of here. Where's the Ectobot? The Ecto then. So I bought that one. What does it classify? This right here. Yeah, it classifies them all as what? A legacy body. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, it does. So I actually bought this one. I bought this one, and this one was a part of a pack. The Backfire came with the original thing. I don't think I paid for that. No, maybe I did. It's part of the Hot Wheels collection. No, the Bone Shaker I paid for. That was a Hot Wheels collection. It should have a Hot Wheels logo on here, but it doesn't now. The DeLorean Time Machine. I bought that. Here's the Dominus, which I didn't buy. The Ecto I bought, but now it's saying it's a legacy body. I got receipts that say I bought them. Comes as a standard car, so I thought the Backfire was standard. The Dominus was standard too. The Esper was standard. I bought this, the Fast and the Furious. I bought this. I paid for it. The Fast 4-wheel drive as part of the Hot Wheels pack. The Hot Shot came with, the Grog, Gizmo, they all came with. The Gazelle GT, I bought this, paid for it cash. Bought the Ice Charger. I bought the Jurassic Park kit, the bundle. I paid for the kit. This right here was, it used to have a little thing on the bottom, it actually said it. Does it not say it no more? It used to have like part of the thing, the Knight Rider thing or whatever on there. Let's see. The Komodo is not part of the premium package. I paid for the Lamborghini, bought this. The Martyr I bought. The Mazamoon I bought. The McLaren I bought. The MR11 I bought, part of the Hot Wheels pack. These were like part of this new thing that I paid for. This came together. But that was with credits, not actually. I bought the other stuff with cash. They were add-ons, right? They weren't legacy, they were add-ons. So I think this was, yeah, no, this was originally. The Ripper I bought. I don't think the Roadhog was part of the kit. The Ripper I know for a fact I bought. Paid cash for that. My headset's almost dead. The Takami, I don't think that I bought. I think that was part of the Rocket League pass, if I remember correctly. But I don't remember, honestly. Because that's so long ago, I think you could always get that car, I'm pretty sure. I bought this one, the Night Rise Tumbler. Paid cash for that. The Twin Mill I bought. Again, Hot Wheels car. It said Hot Wheels on originally. I don't remember if I bought the Vulcan or the X-Devil. I know I didn't. I don't think about the Vulcan. I don't remember. Here's a Zippy. No, the Backfire comes as a standard car. No, it isn't part of the Rocket Pass. You can get it from drops. Well, my headset just disconnected. My battery's dead. First time that happened. I guess my kids don't watch it, and then I have to be the one to watch this now. That's all it takes to switch out a damn headset battery. Boom. New one's charging. Just like that. I got audio again. Another 20 hours to go. What's part of the Rocket Pass? You can get it from the drops. It isn't part of a Rocket Pass. You get it from drops. Oh, no, dude. None of these were Rocket Pass items I'm talking about. I never got these items from Rocket Pass. Like, this Batmobile was not a Rocket Pass. This Batmobile was like, so this Batmobiles and all those were like this. Look. Hold on. Add-ons. The roll add-ons. Here, see? The Paragon TT pack. The Octane ZSR pack. But back in the day, they don't have it no more, I guess. You guys can't buy it now. That's crazy. So, back in the day, before Epic bought it out, I guess, you had, instead of this, you had individual cars. So, like, I would have to go back and look. This car might have cost me like $3. $3 cash to buy this car, right? Maybe it was like $2. And then the Martyr, the Mazamoon came in a pack for like $3. There's a Hot Wheels pack. The MR11, the Bone Shaker, where is it? the Bone Shaker, and I thought there was one more car, but maybe it was just them two. It was a Hot Wheels pack. The Backfire, the Breakout were already like standard cars you just automatically get in the game. You earn the Dominus, the Esper. I bought the Octo. It was like its own little like, you know what I mean? When Ghostbusters came out, it was its own little thing. The Fast and the Furious, when the movie Fast and Furious came out, the last one, they had this car and this car. I bought both of those in a pack. There's this car and this car for $3. And then this right here was, this is the third Hot Wheels car. Remember I told you it was Hot Wheels cars, 3 of them? It was this one, the Fast 4-wheel drive. This is a Hot Wheels car. You know, it doesn't say it on my screen now, because fuck you, Epic, for changing my game around and make me start to not like it. So yeah, this had Hot Wheels on here. This was a Hot Wheels, there's other ones. There was like a Toppers. Look, let's see if I have my Toppers still. Because my car is selected. It considers this a premium. So this right here must be something you guys still can't get. Pixelated Shades BO. That must not be Legacy eligible, I guess. I don't know, unless that's something new. Maybe it was a new item that I bought and didn't realize I got. But Toppers, the fuck, quality, we're gonna call it Legacy then. So there's your Hot Wheels Topper, right? That would go on the Hot Wheels car. You also had this one and this one for the Hot Wheels set that came with it. Just like, here, this right here, this kit, Gullwing, this right here was for the Knight Rider car. I don't know. I don't know where they have all this shit hidden now, why they have it so different. I love Deadmau5. I was going to get the Deadmau5 chair. It was black and white. I should have went with that. Dang it, I should have, right? I gotta figure out how to green screen my yellow chair. Yeah, man, they just had like some weird stuff. There's a Hot Wheels antenna, like, you know what I mean? It was all part of the Hot Wheels pack. So it wasn't like I paid for a Rocket League pass and then got this stuff in here for free. I actually went like this and was like, add-ons, boom. Oh, look. Boom, Hot Wheels. Boom, kit. Boom, Jurassic Park car, right? Had the bad Jurassic Park, the Jeep. The Jeep was like $3 from Jurassic Park. Boom, bought it. Like, all those cars that I bought were in here. And then Rocket League was like, we're going to make this free for everybody. And all of you people who already had it, to reward you, we're going to give you all the legacy cars. We're going to call them legacy. And I'm like, dude, I paid for every single damn car. I paid for every single car. Cash. Bought them individually. Played with them. And collected them up. And now you're giving them to everybody for free as legacy? And then I earn these crates. So when I'm playing and I unlock them, and then I get these cars. Where are they now? Let me see. Hold on. I had one here I thought I saw. Instead of being legacy, they call it rare. It's rare now. Like, show filter, quality. There's a very rare. There, very rare. So look at this. This is a Kami. Very rare car. I guarantee I paid for that actually. I had to have. It's a very rare card. It's a Kami. But if you look here, I have the Takami as a legacy body that I bought, paid for it, cash. I'm pretty sure it wasn't part of the kit. Here it is as a legacy, or I mean as a rare. So I unlock these, and they're so stupid because I already have this. But even better is I have the RT Takami, so why would I even use the other one? This one has the glass hood on it. It's more decked out looking. Because the glass headlights, the sides are different. I want it, the tail's different. I like this with the NOS bottles though. It frustrates me the fact that they did that and they call it rare. Like rare, why is it rare? Because I paid for it and nobody else did? Because that's not rare, that's just how it works for me. But, alright guys, we could raid somebody, but it probably won't be for long for the hosting, just because I'm gonna Well, I think it's just Ice Wolf in here, maybe even. But yeah, we can raid somebody still. I don't know. My numbers are jumping up top there. This thing is so wrong. It's so. There, it just jumped up to 7. That's for Facebook. Let's see who's on. Who do you want to raid, Ice Wolf? I think Haley's gonna jump on, but we can host somebody for a while. Let's see who's on my list here. Oh, Zingers is on.
Is that what they call it? Icing on top or icing
on the cake.
Oh.
Yeah, shut up. Zingers is on. What's Zingers doing today? Let's see. I was gonna see if Deso is on. I think he's actually showing he's in the room. You stream today, Deso? Are you in the room? Are you lurking? Let me see. Oh, look, Zingers is in here lurking too. So we have Zingers and Disco. Zingers, who I was talking about earlier with the electronic sniffing. Did you see me do electronic sniff, Zingers? Let's raid Zingers' channel. Let's see what he's doing first. Open a new tab. This guy's got an awesome channel. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. He's on Twitch. I think he just does Twitch. It's going to be twitch.tv/Zingers. ZINGERZ. In fact, we're going to raid him. Just because I don't think we're going to be on that long. And I want you guys to see Zingers. You got to see Zingers. It's like one of the coolest dudes. I actually subscribe to his channel. Yeah. Because I watch him. I hang out with him. But, alright guys. We should be back on a little later maybe. Yeah, we will. So, I'll see you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you liked the computer build.